How are you all? Happy New Year to everybody. Those of us in Australia have already entered 2026. I have to say it's been a good year so far. I mean, we're 9.5 hours into it, although I did sleep 7 of those. Yeah, let's hope that this year brings us a lot more satisfaction, if you like, than last year did. So I'm sure it will. We just need to put our mind to it. So I was a bit worried about doing this today because Mum's always said to me, don't do this on New Year's Day and don't do that on New Year's Day because you'll be doing it for the rest of the year. Well, guess what I'm doing for the rest of the year? So, of course, I haven't done any housework and don't intend to. Hi, Daryl. How are you this morning? Nicole, Suzanne, Lynn, Mum. Yeah, okay. Lovely to see you all. I was a bit surprised, actually, because I thought I would. Any day that starts off with 7 hours sleep is a good day. Well, that's true. We were going to stay home last night, and then one of my friends, Sandra, I've been friends with her for years, she said, come with us, we're going over to the cricket club. So we went over to the cricket club. Well, talk about boring. There was nothing happening. You couldn't hear the music. It was just like their music. And yeah, so we didn't do that. Oh dear, Daryl. Yeah, so then we thought, all right, well, we'll move on to the services club. Well, they had a band there and definitely not my sort of music. And my husband actually came out with me, which is unusual. And he was like, no, no. So I think we didn't even have a drink there. Good morning, Helen. How are you? Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. And Happy New Year to you. Yeah, so we didn't even buy a drink while we were there. We stayed, we walked through, we came back out again. I said, what do you reckon? He said, yeah, let's go. So off we went, and we were back home here by, I don't know, it was 9-10 o'clock or something like that. And we just sat up until midnight, and that was that. So yeah, there you go. That was New Year's Eve. We waited until the clock struck well, we didn't have to wait because next door but one had a party, so we heard them counting down. Hi, Marlene. How are you this morning? Okay. All right. So I saw on the page, Stampin' Up page, that we've got the coupons coming back from the 6th, I think it is, of January. So only another few days and the new releases come out. So that's a good one too. What else have we got? Not a lot, I don't think, really. But here in Australia, if you order during that time, your order can, depending on the size of your order, can get you a $9 voucher. You went to the blanket show. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Happy New Year, Julie. Lovely to see you on here. I hope you and yours have a great New Year. Give our love to Andrew. Oh, dear. Okay. All right. So I'm going to have a little play with Nature's Symphony this morning. It's not going to be a huge card or anything. It's just going to be a card. So Julie, you must be getting close. You're only about 25 minutes off the new year over there. Julie is a dear friend of ours over in the UK. So, yeah. She's on Facebook, so you possibly can't see her, those that are on YouTube. But, yeah. All righty. So I suppose I'll just go down to the desk and we will make a card. of some sort or the other. I did get off all the glue off my desk from yesterday, so that's a bonus. Okay, so the what do you call it? Nature's Symphony is coming out Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday, I think it is. I'm not sure. Which is the stamp set, and then we have the dies, which I've taken out of here to have a look at, so they're all over the place. And we have the dies. Some really pretty little bits and pieces in here. I haven't. Oh, I have. I've used the big die. This is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous for so many things. You were asleep by 9. That's late for you, Mum, especially when you're at home. Yeah, so there we go. Alrighty. Have a bit of a play, chop up a bit of paper, stick it on another bit of paper, and hey presto, we'll have a card, hopefully. All right, let's see what we've got. So I'm going to do the base in early espresso. So I'm going to go 5 3/4. This isn't quite so. 5 3/4 by 8. Let's pull that out. And we'll give that a fold. Okay, so I'm going to do it as a portrait card. Then I want, I've got some crumb cake. I love early espresso and crumb cake together. They're two of my favorites. So I'm going to cut this piece at 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. So let's go 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. And that gives me the mat there. Now I'm also going to use another piece of paper, but I'm not going to do anything with it yet. This piece I want to put through the embossing folder. And because most of it's going to be covered up, I was thinking of this one. However, let me have a quick look through, because this is my new favorite, and this one's coming out with the new stuff. It's called Stone and Vine. It's a 3D embossing folder. So I've had a quick change of mind, and I'm going to use that one instead. It gives us a really deep emboss. So I'm just going to, I don't know if you can see it particularly well. I'll show you when I put it through. It's got a bit of brickwork on it. It's got like ivy vines on it. Very pretty. So I'll just pop that through. Well, I would if I could find my specialty plate. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh! I actually used the mini yesterday, which I don't use it as much as I thought I would. Okay, so let me pop that on there, put that on there, and run that through. And that was all my pens and pencils. And it would be, because I've managed to put everything away yesterday. So everything I'm going to need is in there. There we go. Picked it up. All right, so look at this. How gorgeous is that? Can you see it? The vines, the ivy, it definitely looks like ivy to me. it sticks out so much from the stone. It's very, very deep. I just love it. It's one of my favorites. Hi, Karen. How are you? Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Tanya. Okay. Alrighty. So that's what we're going to use there. And now I can't find anywhere to put that, so I'll be looking for it in a minute. Now, the other paper that I'm going to use, this comes with You Love Embossing folders. That one is really lovely, Karen. It's really, really, I love them too. So this is, it's sort of textured homemade paper type effect. You get 3 sheets of it. It comes with the suite, and it's called Natural Hues, or you can buy it separate if you want to. And there's the 3 colours. Okay, so today I'm going to use I'm going to call it cream. Does it say what they are? No, it just says textured specialty paper. So I'm just going to use the cream today, and I'm not going to use a lot. And I'm going to try something. I don't know if it's going to work. So what I want to do is I want to tear this. I tried earlier to make sure that it does tear. I might cut it first just so that I don't go tearing into a huge, great big piece. I'll do it at 3, maybe 2.5. I'll need. I only need a small piece. It actually cuts really well, so that's good. Cuts nicely. Is that going to be? Yeah, that'll be probably enough. And then what I'm going to do is I just want to tear it now. Look, it tears really well. And I probably should have done that a bit wider, but that's fine. Just going to tear it down. It gives us a beautiful torn effect. And I'll show you the papers that are in this suite. They are gorgeous. All right, just a torn piece of paper there. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to go because it's torn, but that is going to sit on the front of there with that. So what I want to do, there is in this paper pack, there is a text sheet. However, I'm not going to use that today. I'm going to use elements of text and see if I can stamp on there. If it doesn't work, there's another side. So let me grab this. I'm not sure if this is still current or not. Okie dokie. Sorry if I miss anybody. I'm sorry. I can't. I have trouble keeping up with everybody. There's all my blocks gone. I don't really want to use one that big, but I will. Alrighty. So I'm going to try and stamp on there. I think I'll just use early espresso. And keep it in. I was tempted then. I was very tempted then to use so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this twice, because it's sort of twice or 3 times, because I just want it to firstly, that's all right, it goes really well, to go over the top like so, just so that it Oh, that doesn't matter because I'll put some there. All right. Clean that off before it goes everywhere. So I just wanted that sort of in the background a bit. And then we're going to cut a beautiful piece of this paper. So I'm not a green person, but I just love this darker green here. So I'm going to have a quick look in my bit box because I might have a piece in there because I don't need a lot. What have I got? Everyone but, I think. Yep. So I'm just going to cut a piece of the darker side. We're going on to the dark side. Hi, Leslie. How are you? What got sold out? Oh, the elements of text. Hi, Kim. How are you? Lovely to see you. So with this, I just want, I only want another small piece. Let's go 2.5 again, just so that gives me some left over because I want to use that piece again, I think. And all I'm going to do is put this out of the side of there just to bring up that colour. So that's 5.5. Let's do it. I'll cut that at 4.25 and see if I need it any less because I just sort of want it to just sort of pop out the side there like that. Actually, I'm not liking that very much where I splattered there. I might turn that over. Ooh. And redo it. It's a big piece out of there. It's all right, we can use that. That's the handy thing about tearing paper. You can use whatever. I might just do another one of these on there because, and it actually looked a bit dark. I might actually go with, let's try if I can clean this off. Ah, that looks better. Much better. Okay, with all my bits falling off of it. So I just thought I'd pop that on there like that and see where we go. So that's that. Now what I do want is some leaves. And of course, I'm going to cut these and I'll probably cut them down. And I'm really liking this little wood bit here. But I'm also liking, oh, we got that on the stamp? No. It's a shame. I really like that. Not sure about the wood. So let me cut this. Now, this is why I wanted the other side of the green because normally I would use card, but I'm actually going to use the DSP. And I want it out of this lighter side. So let me make sure that I've got enough so that I can cut that. I might even do it down this end so that I get some of that blue in. Oh, and I did change my plate yesterday, like I promised. Oh, I actually like the back of that as well. It looks like Secret Sea. Let me push this out. It is Secret Sea. Pop this out. Oh, that looks good. And I will do... It's not all going to fit, but it'll go close. I was just going to say to you, I'm going to do some of the lighter dark one. Now, there was a ribbon that came with this, but I was looking for it just before I came on, and I couldn't find it, so I have to go without. So this is already cut itself because I didn't have it on a full piece. I just wanted some of the leaves, so we'll be fine. Isn't that just a gorgeous... Oh, Lynn, it's so hard, isn't it? It really is hard to try and talk to everyone. So what I'm thinking, I want to put that a bit more sideways. I'm going to put that like that and maybe put one of these darker sprigs from the top, over the top of it. What do we think? Sort of somehow like that. Does that look okay? I'll save this piece because I'll probably use it for the center. All right, let's put this together. So we'll start with this, and we're about to find out how well this paper sticks. Kim, that's funny. Mine gets wrinkly. It's the material, you know. It's the age of the material. It gets very it gets creased very quickly. Or it creases more and more, let's put it that way. Okay, so I did that the wrong way around, but that's okay. Where did I have that? Did I have it? Had it more over to that side, I think. Now, that was a bit silly because I wanted that to go under there, and it still will if I'm careful. That's what I get for chatting instead of watching what I'm doing. But then again, I like chatting. Let's lift that up and put that where I wanted it. I think was about there like that. And then that also gives me the opportunity to pop this piece from over the top, or shall I cut it? If I cut it there, I can have it coming straight off of there. I think that'll work. The only thing is with these leaves, you do have to be a bit careful because if you put too much glue on, it squelches out through them. Let me put that on there because I wanted a little bit to come onto the paper. Let's hold it. There we go. So we've got that so far. And, oh, that leaf pops over the side. That's right. One thing I have found with these is you can actually twist them. I always worry when I've got leaves coming over the side like that it's going to get lost when we post it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back in, but I'm going to put it back down there so that it's not as much over the side as it was. There we go, that works. Excellent. And now I'm just going to pop that. Yes, it would, wouldn't it? I think this whole suite, to be honest, it would make ideal men's cards. Suzanne's made some really good cards with this suite during the week. And looks great. So there we go. So I'm just going to pop that on there like that. Now, put this away before I lose it, as is my wont. I keep watching all these people that, stamp the whole thing and put it back in so they know where it goes. And I keep thinking, I really must do that. And I'm still thinking it because I haven't done it yet. Now, I'm going to put a little drop more glue under there because there's one of those ivy leaves right there. And it's made like a dip. Yes, the whole, and I think too that you could actually use it, like the color palette of this actually brings in blues. It brings in the blues. Look at this. I mean, that's just gorgeous. And then you've got your Night of Navy and Secret Sea and Night of Navy together in there. You've got your beiges and your browns. There's your Night of Navy there. This one's got the Pretty Peacock. And then we've got the greens. And then here, of course, we've got the beige and browns again. And then we've got the greens, so many ways that we can use this. And this here, I've said, you could actually use those as shall we try? Well, let go with it. Well, it should do because it comes with the suite, doesn't it? Let's have a little look. Because I think you can use one of these. Sorry, I'm just cutting this out. Okay, actually I might use the bigger scissors because I think I can do it in one cut, which will be a lot better. Okay, so look at that. You can still see the pattern on it. Can you see the pattern on there? Yep. And I think I might... Do we think that'll work across there, or do you think it changes the colour too much? I'll stamp on it. Well, if I can find a stamp that fits it. because I haven't looked at the stamps yet, really. Oh, thank you will fit on there. And there's one here that says to a great guy, which is rather nice. I like you lots and you make me smile. So maybe I'll do that on a future time, because literally I don't think it's going to go with the palette that I've got there today. I really don't. It's different and odd. Okay, so I will use a piece of, no, not that one. I'll use a piece of, what have I got in here before I go rummaging anywhere else? No. Actually, I need something dark with something lighter on top. That's what I need. So, I'll find out what I've got. Here we go. Let's use the bit box. So I could use that with the crumb cake on top. I think that will work. And I'm liking, yeah, you make me smile. I'm actually liking that, or is that going to be too big? We'll see. So here we go. I haven't used any of these yet. Piece of crumb cake. I think that is crumb cake. Oh, 2 pieces there. I thought that felt a bit thick. And I think I'll use the pecan pie again, because see how it looks. I can always change it. I haven't used this before, but I might just take potluck. There we go. Excuse me. And I might pop that on. So I've got the stylish shapes. Ooh. Maybe not that one. Maybe we need the longer one. Well, it wasn't the length, it was the bother, actually. It was the, what was the width? I think it'll work. No, it won't. It's going to cut too much off. Could do a circle, I suppose. Oh, they're all muddled up. It's not going to fit on that circle. It would have to be that one. All right. Let's give it a go. See if we like the squircle. If we don't, we'll do it on something else. What do we think? You like that? What did I do with those? I just had them in my hand. I'll find it in a minute. What I can do to make it sort of stand out is I might use the early espresso for that. Just whip it around the edge. Like that. I think that looks okay. And then, of course, I'll pop that up. It's funny, when we did on stage earlier last year, I used this color palette for my swap card. Sorry, my phone's decided to have a silly fit. It's just turned midnight over in the UK. That'll be what that is. I'll just put it on to silent for a moment. That'll be the Fam Bam. All messaging. Okay. So that is that. We'll pop that there. And now we need some. My Wink of Stella is staying right where it is today. Oh, I thought I just turned you off. Are these the ones that came with it? Now, they're the pressed flower ones. There's ones that came with it that are similar to that. And I probably can't find them either. What I've done is I put it all to one side because I haven't used it, and then it's gradually got moved around, and now I can't find them. So they will be on the other desk there somewhere as well. Look, so the pressed flowers are very similar. These are heavy as well. Okay, so the other ones that come with it are really heavy. I'm just going to pop a couple of these on. Okay, so is that stuck down up there, or is it my eyes? Yeah, that's good. So I'll put a big one of these on here. And then we've got the large and the medium, I would say, because there's not 3 different sizes. So I'm going to put one up here, and I'm going to put maybe one here. Okay, quickly now do an insert. So I will do not that color, but the cream. Sorry, cream. Where am I getting cream from? I will do, we'll do vanilla on the inside. Actually, I've already got a piece cut, so I don't have to cut one. Make sure that it is the right. Well, for a minute there, I thought I'd put that on upside down. Yep, that is the right side. So I don't very often put anything on the inside because, you don't know really what you're going to use it for until the time comes, do you? I'm just going to use a little bit of old olive. Maybe mossy meadow. I'm thinking now it could also be pretty peacock, but I'll use the mossy meadow. Just do a little bit on the corner there. And pop that on. There, I think that'll look good. So I had an order sitting in my cart. Thanks, Leslie. Thanks, Tanya. Which I thought, in my infinite wisdom, that I would wait until today and pop it in. And now they've brought on this other thing about vouchers, but I think I'm definitely going to put my order in because there's some stuff on there I want. No, I don't want anything, but I would like. That's a bit of an odd shaped leaf, isn't it? But that's okay. So there's that on the inside. Actually, what I might do, did I put that green brush back? I did. I might just take that right around the edge. There we go. Just to give it that little bit of oomph when they open it. Thanks, Daryl. And there's the inside. Okay, so what do you think? I'm quite happy with that, actually. I think it's quite a nice card. And I was going to emboss this, but I wasn't sure whether the embossing would work. But I'm going to have a go when I finish to see if I can actually like gold emboss it or something like that. So yeah. Alrighty, let me come back up to the top. There we go. Awesome. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm pleased actually that I decided to do something. I would have been happy doing it anyway, but it was just lovely to see you all. Thanks, Marlene. Oh, how are you going up there, Marlene? I saw your photo of the sea, the brown sea. My goodness. Thanks, Kim. You're still getting rain. I think we had a bit of drizzle overnight, certainly not much, but you're getting it huge up there, aren't you? All righty. So I will hopefully have another card for you tomorrow. And for all my Aussie friends, Happy New Year today. For all my English friends, well, you've just gone into New Year and I'm not quite sure where everybody else is in the world, but if you have come into New Year, Happy New Year. If not, it's a good one. We've experienced a bit already. Oh, you've got sunshine today, Marlene. We're actually cloudy. You love the card? Yeah, go and hang out the washing. Bye. All righty. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're on the roads, please take care. Yeah, it's not good out there. I hate it. You too, Nicole. Have a fantastic day. Please remember, if you're led to do so, I would love it if you could subscribe. Press the notification bell if you want to know when I'm coming on again, and share if you can. That would be absolutely wonderful. It all helps us to get our lives out there, so that would be great. I'm going to go have a cuppa, not do any housework, Mum. I'm not going to do any. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.